Today our topic is index notation. I hope index is a new word for you children, and index means it's a new word for you, but this concept is not new for you. Index means power, right? So the other name for power is index, and the plural for index is indices. This is the plural of index. Now the plural of index is indices, and index means power. So when we have to express a number in the form of power or in the form of index notation, so what we have, if we have to express our number in the form of power, so what we are doing, we are using the index notation. When I say index notation, that means for example, this is the short form or the notation for, this is an abbreviation for example. For example, if I have a number 125 and I want to express this number in the form of index notation, so what I am going to do is I am going to take out I am going to take the factors for this 125. To find the factors of this 125, as you must be aware from the rules of divisibility of 5, that if the number ends in 5 or 0, that number is completely divisible by 5. So I am going to divide this by 5. It is very easy. Just the way you people do the division, you can do. You have to divide this 125 with this 5. I am going to take 1. I cannot divide this 1 with this 5. So I will take the second number also. I will take this 2 also. It will make it 12. Mentally I will divide 12 by 5. So 5 2s are 10. And 12 minus 10 is just like this. I am doing it. 5 2s are 10. So what is the remainder? 2 is the remainder. So with this 2 I am going to copy this 5 and I am going to divide this 25 by 5. In the same way I am doing the division here. I am taking 12 and 5 2s are 10. When I have divided, 2 is the remainder. With this 2 I will write down this 5. This will make it 25. So 5 5s are 25. Now once again it's ending in 5. So it is divisible by 5. 5 5s are 25. Then once again 5 1s are. So when I am going to write the factors of 125, it will be 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. So when 5 is multiplied 3 times, I am going to get the answer 125. Now if somebody says you write this in the form of index notation, so what you are going to do is that in the index notation, it is this 5 which is called the base, this base, and the power for this will be 1 2 3. 5 is coming 3 times, so my power will be 5 raised to the power 3, right? So this is the part. When I am taking this, this is the base and this 3 is the power, or this 3 is the power or the index. So this is 5 raised to the power 3. This is 5 raised to power or index 3. This is read at this like this thing. And always remember that whenever we have to write something in the form of index notation, what we do is when the numbers are multiplying, we add the power. Here every 5 has a power 1. So what I am doing is, since the base is same, so I have written it once and the powers are added. 1 2 3. 5 is coming 3 times, so I am going to write it as 5 raised to the power 3. And this form of representation is called the index notation. For example, if I have another number, suppose I have a number 64. I want to write this number in the form of index notation. So what I am going to do is, I am going to take the factors of this number. Since an even number is coming in the end, so that means this number is divisible by 2. 2. I am going to take this 6. How many times I can divide 6 with 2? 3 times. And then 4, 2 times, 32. Then once again 2, an even number is coming in the end, I can divide it by 2. First I am going to take 3, mentally divide this 3 by 2. How many times it is going to come? 1 time. Na? See here, 32. 2 ones are 2. 1 is the remainder. This remainder is going to go with the other number and it will make it 12. 2 6 are 12. Then once again 2 8s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are. Right? So what are the factors of this number 64? It is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. These are the factors of this 64. So what is it? How many? Since the base is the base, that means this number is the same. So I am going to write it once. And how many times it is coming? I have told you that every whole number has some power. If the power is not written, it is 1. So how many 2 I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be 2 raised to the power 6. So in the form of index notation, 64 can be written as 2 raised to the power 6. Okay, let's take another example. 18. What are the factors of 18? The factors of 18 are 2 9s are, 3 3s are, 3 1s are. So the factors for 18 are 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. I want to write this in the form of index notation. When I want to write it in the form of index notation, I will see that which bases are same. So I am going to write that base once, and the one which is different will be written as it is. It will be 2, and this 3 is same, so I am going to write it once. And how many times this 3 is coming? 2 times. So what will be my index? So what will be my power? My power will be this square. This is called the index notation. Representation of 18 in the form of index notation will be this thing. Whenever we have same base, we are going to write it. We are going to add the powers for it. For example, if I have a factors written in the form of 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So what I am going to write it, I am going to see the base which is same. This will be written once. And how many 2 I have? So my power will be 2 square. Same base 3. So what will be my power? It will be, and this 5 is different, so this is going to come like this. This is called the index notation. And remember, in index notation, anything raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Any base which has a power 0 is equal to 1. It can be any number. 239 raised to the power 0, this will also be equal to 1. So any base raised to the power 0 or any base raised to the power index 0 is equal to 1. This is the index representation, or the representation of a number in the form of index notation. This will be helpful in finding out the prime factorization of your questions in the next lesson.